Were y'all jamming to that too? I was having a whole little dance party happening right now. Yes, I was having a dance party. You couldn't see it, but I hope you could feel it. Could you feel the vibes? Could you feel y'all? Can y'all vibe with me real quick? It'll be really cool if y'all could vibe with me real quick. Can y'all catch these vibes? Were y'all dancing? I hope you were dancing. Don't have me over here dancing with myself. I hope you guys were dancing too. All right, let me mute first of all because it's going to start making all kinds of noise if I don't mute these tabs. Okay, muted tabs, guys. What's going on? What's going on? Are you guys excited? I'm excited. Today, you guys know we're going to talk about the PPP loan and how your notary business could qualify to get it. We're going to hop in that in a second. But first, look at you. Thank you, Lisa, for vibing. So my name is Vanessa Terry, and this is Notary to Notary. This is where we teach anyone across the country how to build a successful six-figure notary signing agent business. And the website is on the little ticker thing, notarytonotary.com. What's going on, guys? You said Amari said she was dancing to the countdown music. I love it. Listen, you said I'm still thinking about you singing Kim Possible. So you guys know I said earlier today, every single time you see me on a live, that I'm going to do a giveaway, right? And so earlier we did Kim Possible. I sung a Kim Possible song, and someone did win a $20 Amazon gift card. And so at the end of our PPP loan training, we're going to do another giveaway. I don't know what song I'm going to sing this time. We're going to figure it out. It's probably going to be Disney. You guys know I like Disney. And then we're going to do a giveaway then. So every day this week that I go live, I'm going to do a giveaway. You have to be live with me in order to win, okay? Hey, Tia. Look at y'all. Y'all are awake. It's 8:30. I thought y'all would be sleeping by now. Listen. Terry said, I completed my 15th signing, started in March. Thank you for your mentorship and guidance. You are so very welcome. Awesome sauce. Okay, so we're going to hop into this PPP loan training. Once we're done the training, I'll give you guys some updates what we have going on, like the coaching program and the conferences and things like that. And I will also do the giveaway at that point. So are you guys ready? Are you excited? Does everyone know what the PPP loan is? Have you heard of it? Did you think you qualified? I have another meeting at the same time. What? You can sing. I can sing. Since when? Thank you. Tell my daughter that. She always tells me to stop singing. Okay, are you guys excited? Are you guys excited? So I have the California Notary Agency team here ready to teach you guys everything you need to know to qualify for the PPP loan, guys. It's super, super awesome. And I love it because I want all of us to be able to take advantage of those things that are available out there, especially free money. Who doesn't like free money? You know, when people just walk around handing around money and it's free, you need to get you some, right? I know what PPP is, but I didn't think I qualified. We're going to find out today, Tiffany, if you do qualify. Okay, we're going to find out today. You said I wonder if I want to get some money. All right, so we're going to bring on Leslie and Renee from the California Notary Agency. Are you guys ready? Make sure you give them a great Notary to Notary welcome. Show them some love, guys. Ready, like chicken and spaghetti. I don't know. It's just a thing I say. You just got to vibe with me. All right, guys. Can you guys hear and see Leslie and Renee? Let's see. Hold on. I want to move this so we all are. No, I don't want it like that. Uh-oh. Now I got to move it back. Don't worry. It'll adjust in a second. So Leslie, Renee, you guys can chime in. Can you guys say hi to everybody so I can make sure the audio is going good?
Hello. Good evening, everyone.
Yay! We're all here like one big family. Oh my gosh, yay! Oh, we're looking for that notary to notary welcome. Oh, there it is. There it is. Say hey. All right, well, I'm going to let them do their thing because they actually taught me something today, too, that I didn't know. So I'm going to be taking my notes because, listen, Vanessa does not miss out on free money, hunty. Okay? All right. I'm going to get my note taken. I'm going to let y'all go ahead and take it from here. Y'all ready?
Yes, we're ready.
All right, let's rock and roll this thing.
Okay. Um, Hello. So I'm Leslie Dawson, with A Plus Development Group. I'll give you a little bit about me. I'm a licensed real estate broker in North and South Carolina, but I'm also a loan signing agent as well. And so we're going to talk to you today a little bit about the PPP loan. If y'all can let me know in the chat if y'all see my screen. Okay. All right. I believe everybody can see it. And then I will also go ahead and introduce my partner as well, Renee Dittman. She is actually the owner of California Notary Agency and the idea behind Notary PPP. So we definitely want to be able to educate you all tonight. We're really excited about this program and helping our fellow notaries be able to take advantage of it. Um, so what is the Paycheck Protection Program, also known as PPP for the rest of the night? So it is a program that was implemented by the SBA and Congress in the spring of 2020 at the start of the pandemic. They set this up because they know that small business owners like ourselves, whenever the economy shuts down, so do we. And we did not have, typically as small business owners, we don't have a backup plan. Normally in normal circumstances, we're not eligible for unemployment or anything along those lines. So they wanted to have something set up so that we could survive. Um, so they created the PPP program, and that way we could also be able to, if we had employees, keep them employed as well. Whenever they first implemented the program, they had put $350 billion into it. Of course, those funds ran out rather quickly. So they implemented another $310 billion into the program. Those are the funds that we are now currently having access to. And many of us are eligible for these funds and we just don't know it. So the goal today is just to educate you about it and let you know how you can have access to them as well. And another key change that we are going to talk about also is what was implemented in February. So let me tell you a little bit about it. So prior to February, if you applied for the PPP loan, which some of you may have, and I know I did as well, I applied early on. During that time, if you applied, the amount of the loan you qualified for was solely based off of your net income. Well, that put us small business owners, of course, at a disadvantage because what do we do? As small business owners, we write off as many deductions as we can. So, of course, our net income is usually always low. And we do that for our own tax benefit. Well, they know that. And so in February, what they decided to do was change it to where our loan amounts, if you have under 300 employees, which most of us are probably sole proprietors or 1099 gig workers as well, we um, we have a larger gross income. So what they decided to do was calculate it based off of our gross income, which is actually on the Schedule C of your tax return. And you can see that number if you look at line 7. And Renee will show you an actual visual of what that looks like later on. But that was great news for us because in some cases that made us eligible to get up to 3 times the loan amount that we could previously. Okay. All right, so some of the key highlights about the PPP loan, a major one that makes it different from most loans offered by the SBA or loans that are guaranteed by the SBA, is this one does not require any credit check. no collateral, so there's no personal guarantee or any of that. So it won't appear on your personal credit at all. It's solely a business loan. It is 100% forgivable as long as you follow the guidelines set up by the program. So it's essentially like a non-taxable grant, more so than a loan, as long as you follow the steps, okay? All small businesses are eligible. So that's whether you earned your income through notary work. If you're hustling like me or many other people and you have some side gigs like Grubhub, Lyft, anything that's 1099, you're eligible as long as you made at least $5,000 gross income on your Schedule C in the years of 2019 or 2020. Okay? As long as you met that requirement, you are eligible for this program. The other key requirement is that you were in operation prior to February 15th of 2020. So you needed to have your business operating before the pandemic started. All right. Now, the loan itself has a maturity rate of 2 years at a low interest rate of 1%. Now, that only comes into play if a portion of it were not forgiven, then that's the interest rate that it would be. But we're going to show you today how to make sure you have the entire loan forgiven 100%. Okay. Now, whenever you acquire the loan, you do have 24 weeks to spend those funds once they have been dispersed to you. Now, when you spend them, that does count if you pay yourself as well. So don't think that, oh, I have to spend all this money. No, you can save it as long as you pay yourself with it, and we'll show you how to do that. All right. So just some key points about if you're eligible or not. I know some people may think that, oh, well, I don't have a business set up. I'm not an LLC. Do I still qualify? Yes, you do. You can be a sole proprietor. And what that means is you are earning your income and it's coming to you and you're being paid under your social, or you may not have a business name. You're working under your own individual name. You are a sole proprietor. And yes, you are eligible as long as it shows on your tax return. If you're an independent contractor, meaning you're getting a 1099, that makes you eligible. Or if you're self-employed, for example, I'll just say like a hairstylist and you're getting cash, credit cards, you are still also eligible as well. As long as you have documented proof that you're running and operating your business, then you're eligible. Now, I will briefly talk about as well how you can become eligible for your second draw. Everything we've mentioned right now is how you can qualify for your first draw. The first draw of your PPP loan, you're not required to have any losses in business, okay? So that means every business can get the first loan. Now, whenever it comes to the second loan, there is one extra added stipulation. With that, what they want to see is that you took a loss due to the pandemic in 2020. So, for example, if in quarter two, we'll use the example that they have here. If in quarter two, you had a record sales of $20,000 in 2019, if in 2020, in the same quarter two, which would be April, May, and June, that's quarter two, if you only made $15,000 because maybe your kids were out of school, you had to stay home with them. Maybe you unfortunately had COVID and couldn't work. So if your income dropped during that quarter and it was at least a 25% loss, you are eligible for the second draw of the PPP loan. And what that means is, say if you got a $5,000 the first round, if you got a loan for $5,000 the first round, then your second loan will also be that amount as well. So that's double the money that you can get for free, basically as a grant. So we definitely recommend that you look at your records and see if you meet that 25% reduction so that you can get those funds. Okay, now everybody wants to know, of course, how can it be forgiven? What can I use it for? Well, the main requirement they have in order for this loan to be 100% forgiven is that at least 60% of it be used for payroll. And again, payroll includes you paying yourself. So if you're the only person in your business, one way you can show that is when you have these funds deposited into your business account, you can write yourself a check from your business account and deposit it into your personal account. On that personal check, you want to just write that it's an owner withdrawal, and then you can deposit it. You can use up to 60% of the funds for that. Or if you find that you need to use 100% of the funds to pay yourself, you can do that and it will be forgiven. Now, if you're in a situation where you don't need all the funds to be able to pay yourself, the remaining 40% can be used for making rent, utility payments, mortgage interest payments, operational costs for your business. That's a huge one for us notaries because maybe you need a new printer or ink, or you want to set it up where you can offer mobile notary services. These funds can be used for operational costs and you can still have it forgiven. So it's definitely great if you just need to grow as well. So don't miss out on the opportunity just because maybe you're afraid and you don't know how you would use it to have it forgiven. There's plenty of things you can do with it. All right, so let's talk about a little bit about what also counts as payroll costs. So for example, payroll costs can be considered salary, wages, commissions. So for us as notaries, we tend to get paid maybe through signing agencies or other vendors, or maybe you do direct. This would be considered more like a salary that you are replacing. If you are doing something else, maybe like insurance sales, of course, you would be replacing your commission. So it's pretty simple as long, and also because if you're a sole proprietor or single member LLC, once the money actually hits your account, it's already pretty much considered like you've paid yourself as well. So the restrictions are not as intense when we work for ourselves, if it's just us. If you're in a situation where you do have some W-2 workers, then that will also count as payroll cost. And you would be eligible for, in some cases, a higher loan amount. So they do have some restrictions. So let's give an example. Say you make $100,000, right? If you made $100,000, you would be eligible for a loan of $20,833. Now, if you made 150,000, what they're going to do when they calculate your loan amount is they're going to cap it at the 100. So the most you can get is the $20,833, no matter what you made over that $100,000. Now that stays into effect unless you do have some W-2 workers, okay? And we will do a calculation later just to show you how they come up with your loan amount, just so that everybody is on the same page. All right, and so here is kind of like a breakdown on how they determine that. So what will happen in order to calculate your loan amount? You're going to look at the Schedule C on your tax return. You'll look at line number 7, and whatever amount you have there, you're going to divide it by 12. Then you will multiply it by 2.5, and that will give you your loan amount, okay? Now, if you're in the food industry or have a business that is outside of notary, then you can also qualify for the 3.5 times the amount as well. How do you apply for a PPP loan? In order to apply, you do have to go through an SBA approved lender. And I'll tell you a little bit about what Renee and I have done and why we decided to do it. We partnered with the lender by the name of A10 Capital, and we're so excited about that just because her and I both had our own experiences when initially applying for the PPP, where it was taking us an extended amount of time to get access to the funds. And we noticed that a lot of other individuals were maybe stuck in the process or having to wait 6 to 8 weeks to be able to get their access to the capital. And they were just going through larger lenders. So it was taking a little bit longer just because of the sheer volume of people that were going through the lenders. Well, A10 Capital is very small and they have a hands on approach. We really like that because it gave us a chance to be able to see um, how smooth the process can be whenever there's not as many people um, going through that lender. So we have direct access to the owners there. So whenever you apply, we can immediately give you a call back, email you, or hop on a call with you and let you know where you're at in the process, or if you're missing anything, we're able to immediately reach out to you. So you're never in the dark about wondering what step are you on or what's next. We have a way to be able to keep you in the loop, and that was just very important to us. And then one of the key differences as well is instead of it taking 6 to 8 weeks, with A10 Capital and our partnership, we've been able to cut that time down typically to about 7 to 10 days from the time you apply to you have the funds dispersed into your account. Okay. So the documentation that you will need to provide in order to be eligible to receive the funds is pretty simple. But I will say before I name these documents, the main thing you're going to want to do is have these readily available where you can upload them or email them. So you want to already have them on your computer. That makes it go a lot smoother and faster. You want to have either your 2020 or 2019 tax returns completed and in a PDF format. You would need to have your February 2020 bank statement. That's one of the ways that they verify that you were in business prior to February 15th. You will also want to have your March 2021 bank statement. They're using that bank statement to make sure you still have an active account. And for the March 2021 bank statement that you use, you will also need to be able to upload a voided check to that account or the wire instructions to that account so that they'll have a place to deposit your funds. You will need to also have a valid driver's license or some form of photo identification that you can upload with your application. Now, we recommend that you upload it in the portal whenever you apply, but also send us a quick email. And at the end of the presentation, we will make sure you have our contact information. If you email us your documents also, we can make sure your application gets expedited so that there's not a lag time. And the reason we're stressing that is because we have found out that even though they extended the PPP loan process till May 31st, funds may actually run out within the next 2 weeks. So we're trying to get as many people through as we can and help you get the second loan if you need it. Because with sole proprietors and single member LLCs, as soon as the funds hit your account, if you have that 25% reduction we mentioned earlier, you're immediately eligible to be able to go ahead and apply for your second loan. So we kind of have a short time frame to be able to help you do that. Okay. Now, of course, if you get the funds, a lot of people don't want to take on debt. So, and we know that, and neither did we. So you definitely want to be able to apply for forgiveness. So after the 24-week period, if you again use those funds, as we stress, for your payroll, your mortgage, your rent, your utilities, your operation expenses for your business, you're going to have no problem applying for forgiveness. What will happen is you will receive an email from the lender, which is A10 Capital, and it will be an online form. So it's going to be this form 3508S. Anybody that gets a loan under $150,000 will go through this process of just filling out just this one simple form. It's even shorter than the application you fill out to apply. It takes like 5 minutes. And you'll just certify basically that you used the funds for what you said and that you did pay yourself. And then they'll come back to you and let you know that your loan has been forgiven. Okay. Now, another huge benefit that was another recent change, this also happened in December, was that this will not have any impact on your taxes. Sorry, my slides are moving faster than me. It will not have any impact on your tax liability. Previous to December, if you had to use the funds to pay for like your rent or your operational costs for your business, let's say gas, printer, anything along those lines, if you had to use the funds for that, it would have still been forgiven, but you would not have been able to file those items as deductions on your taxes. Well, as of December, you can use the funds for those items and still file them on your taxes as deductions. So you essentially have no tax liability for this because a loan does not increase your income in any way. So it's almost like free money because you still get all the benefits, but you can still pay your expenses with it. Okay, some of the questions we do have, of course, we kind of already went over it though, is how do I pay myself if I'm a sole proprietor? We encourage that you write yourself a check and put owner's draw on it and deposit it into a separate account. If you are a sole prop and your funds are already going into your personal bank account, the way that we would recommend you do that is you write a check to yourself and deposit it into your maybe your savings account or a separate personal account that you may have. If you don't have checks, you can also do that by an electronic transfer. And most banks have where if you do a transfer, that you can still put a memo on what that transfer was for. And we would just still recommend that you write a note on it that it was for an owner's draw. So that it's showing that you are paying yourself. Okay. Can you apply through more than one lender? Yes, you absolutely can apply through more than one lender. However, I will say be careful about doing that at this stage in the process, with it probably only being a few weeks left. What happens is if you apply with more than one lender, once one submits you to the SBA, you will be assigned what's called a PLP number, and that will be the lender that you will have to go with. And there's just no guarantee how long it will take. So we are encouraging you, of course, to use notaryppp.com to apply, just because we're familiar with the process and the turnaround time. But it is definitely your choice. Okay. If you want to be able to get more information about the program or just stay up to date on any of the changes, all of these links we're showing on the screen is at sba.gov. And we do share our presentation if it's allowed. It can be emailed out to you. But if you go to sba.gov, you can keep up with all of the current changes that they do make. It'll be noted there if they decide to extend the program, if they're going to put more funds into it. That's where those updates are. Okay. So our website is notaryppp.com. You can simply go there to apply. We have a video on the site that also walks you through the process, but our contact information is there as well, where you're able to register for our weekly Zooms that we do on Monday evenings at 5:30 p.m. Pacific or 8:30 p.m. Eastern time. On those Zooms, we actually walk you through the application process if you need assistance and answer questions there as well. We're also available by email at info@notaryppp.com. That is the way to get a quick response from us, or you can call and leave a voicemail and we will return your call, typically within 24 hours. But I will turn it over to my lovely partner, Renee. She does have a great walkthrough just on what the Schedule C and stuff looks like. Okay, guys, sorry about that. We're having some technical difficulties. So what we're gonna do is just go ahead and open it up for questions, and answer those if you have them.
Can you guys look at the questions on your?
Yeah.
We can. Okay, cool.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I see someone is asking what is the deadline for applying for the PPP loan. The technical deadline is May the 31st of 2021. However, we can't guarantee that there will still be funds available in the program by that date. So it's better to apply sooner. Okay. The question in the chat is, what if you have not filed your 2020 taxes? Are you still able to qualify? Yes, you can qualify if you show the income on your 2019 taxes. So if you were already in business and it shows there, then you can use the 2019 taxes to apply. So someone is asking, isn't it better to establish an LLC instead of a sole proprietorship? That would be a question for an accountant. However, you can qualify whether you're a sole proprietor or an LLC, and you would not want to change it at this stage. You would definitely want to apply for the loan first and use whatever status that you had for the year of 2020 or 2019. Okay. The question is, I've been waiting for a while. Is there a limit? Could you clarify by limit what you mean exactly? Okay, that's a great question. Can you qualify for more than one business? Yes, you absolutely can. I've actually personally done that myself. So I have three separate businesses. One is under a sole proprietorship. The other two were separate LLCs with separate EIN numbers. And I've been able to acquire a PPP loan for each of them. Okay, so I've heard the PPP loan is forgivable for certain expenses. How does this work? What type of accounting is required? Okay, so that I'm hearing it myself echo. Sorry.
Hello?
Okay. I'm not sure if I'm echoing to you all or not. Okay. So in regards to accounting, if you use something like QuickBooks or something similar, maybe Notary Gadget, you can. There's different ways you can keep track of your expenses. Or if you simply just have a business account where you run all your transactions for your business through, that would be enough for you to be able to document these expenses. But it's nothing too extravagant. It's what you've already wanted to have been doing for your business anyway, so that your accounting and your taxes are done properly. So it's the same documentation process. Okay, that's another awesome question. The question is, can you apply if you collected unemployment in 2020? And the answer is yes, absolutely. You are still eligible. The fact that you received unemployment is not an issue as long as you brought in at least $5,000 for your business in 2019 or 2020. You are eligible to apply, even if you received unemployment. Another question is there a way for new business owners to apply? So if you established your business after February 15th, 2020, as of right now, they have not changed the guidelines to where you're eligible to apply. But I would say keep a lookout. You never know if that may change in the future, especially as the pandemic continues to go on. They're always updating and making changes. Okay. So I do see that question a few times in the chat. Again, if you just started your business in 2020 after February, you currently wouldn't be eligible. But I will say if you maybe had another business that you were already doing outside of notary work, that business would be eligible if it was prior to February.
Hello?
Ah, I think we can hear you now.
Sorry about that, you guys. Okay. Can you see my screen?
Do you want it to be the PPP loans one, or you have a different screen?
This screen.
Cool.
Okay, excellent. Okay. Once again, my name is Renee, and I am the founder of California Notary Agency. By trade, I am an accountant. So I just wanted to kind of give you a little bit of a guidelines of how to apply, okay? So you go to Notary PPP, which is a website where we partner with 18 Capital, right? Just in case, before we leave this page, I just want to give you, in case like you want to go to be a part and see a little bit more of a walkthrough and for us to do it every Monday at 5:30 Pacific Standard Time and Monday at 8:30 Eastern Time, we do a walkthrough presentation. So you can register by going here. Secondly, if you want a one-on-one appointment for yourself, 15-minute durations, then you can schedule appointment here or below. If you want to call us, you can leave a message and we'll get back to you. When it comes to applying, you just get started here. You scroll and you press, let's click here. Okay, so 810 Capital is who we partnered with. It's very important. We are your loan originators. So you just press California Notary Agency when it's start time. So with that being said, I also want to talk to you about something very, very important. Okay. So with that being said, I want to talk to you about what the forgiveness part form looks like. Also, what is a Schedule C, right? For those of you who don't know what a Schedule C, when you have your 1099, it goes to this. This rolls up into your 1040. It's very, very important before you start this application to make sure that your name is considered here. So if that was my name, I'll put it here. Okay. If it's my business, should already be done by your tax preparer, your CPA, your accountant, or if you did it yourself, okay, through TurboTax. It's very important. If anything is here, like ABC Company, you have to fill the application out based off of Section C, okay? Section C, in other words, if your name is anything is listed here is how you're going to have to fill out that application when it says your legal entity. If nothing is there and it's just yourself, sole proprietorship, just write your name. Okay, that's very important. Just a practice. Okay, if you made $50,000, you just put the formula. Okay, for the SBA, it's 50,000 divided by 12 equals 400. This is what they say, $4,166. This is what they're saying every month on average you make. You would times that by 2.5, which is the formula, and this is how much you'll be eligible for 10% for that amount. Okay. For that amount. Oh, you can't see my screen. I do apologize. Okay. So this is where you would apply. This is where it's going to take you, okay? It's very important that you understand your section is going to say Renee Dittman, okay? That's what I was saying before. I'm sorry my screen wasn't there, okay? So if your company name is on Section C, it's very important that when you register, you go back here and it's going to say that, okay? I just want to give you a visual demonstration, okay? What's the SBA calculation, okay? So it's $50,000, okay? That's what I made. You would divide that by 12. That's about 4,000 approximately dollars, okay? Round up 4,200. All right, if you times that by 2.5, which is the equation, you will get about approximately $10,000, okay? So it's very important what you put here. If anything is there, you're going to go based off of your name, Renee Dittman, okay? So when it comes to the forgiveness time, you can get this from our website. You have to fill out a one-page paper. This is very crucial. Why? Because your lender is going to give you this exact form or something very like it. It's a one-page paper. And that's how you get it forgiveness. Long as 60% is used to pay yourself and 40% for your business. Okay? All right. So now let's go here. We're in the process of applying, right? So with that, it will be your first draw if you actually created it, okay, for the first time. If you did the second one and you got it, you'll be eligible for the second, long as it's 25%. So for those of you here, we're just going to use this as a demo, okay? I'm going to put my name, Renee Dittman. Okay, go back up. All right, with that being said, you just put your telephone number, okay? And then you just put a fancy password. I'm not going to do the entire application with you, but I'm going to get you to the first part where a lot of people have a little bit trouble, okay? All right, now that should push through. So I'm going to once again reiterate this important fact, okay? This is the application with A10 Capital. Okay, it says right here, legal business name. Remember what we said. When you go here on your Schedule C, if your name is listed here and there's nothing here, you're going to go by your government name. If something is listed here and right here it says ABC Company, you're going to list ABC Company on the application. So right here is ABC Company. So I'm going to do ABC Company. Okay. When you scroll down, it's going to tell you what type of entity. Well, I am a sole proprietorship, so I'm just going to put sole prop. Right here, let's just say that you go back. My name is listed here, but I go off of my social, okay? So going based off of your social here, you're just going to put in the formation of this digit. So it's 2-digit, even if this was my social, it'd be 2 digits plus 7 digits after. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so it's going to look something like that. It has to be in this format, okay, to move forward. If it's your social. How many employees? I have one as a sole prop. This right here, when was my business existed? My business exists, let's just give an example, the 1st of 2020, okay? Nexus code. For those that don't know what a nexus code, you just type in notaries if you are a notary. Okay? And the nexus code for that is 541120. Okay? That's very important. And then you just put your business address and go to the next page. After this page, it's going to ask you just your personal information. Next, it's going to say, what is your loan amount based off what is listed on your Schedule 7. This number right here on line 7 is what you're going to get that calculation from, the 50,000, which you'll be eligible for approximately 10,000. When it comes to the forgiveness, as we spoke about already, when it comes to this form, how to access this form, you just go to Notary PPP Loan Forgiveness Resource, and then you access it through here. If you made 150,000 or less, if you made over 150,000 and you get back from your loan. Okay, so these are pretty much the steps that we wanted to bring to notary community to just help them access these funds. Well, thank you so much, and if you have any Q&As, I'll give it back to Ms. Dawson.
Okay. I did see a couple of questions in the chat. One asked, what lender were we partnered with? We're partnered with A10 Capital. And I think I've answered most of them. So if anybody else has any questions, just let us know. The notary code, whenever you fill out the application, if you just start typing in notary, it'll automatically populate. But she can show you again on the NAICS code. So it's 541120. Okay. Another question is, how long does it take to receive the PPP loan? So with us, we're seeing if you have all your documents available whenever you apply, it's taking on average 7 to 10 days from time of application. And let's see. Suites 981, yes, that's correct. A10 Capital is correct.
Oh, there's another question.
Okay. All right. Is that code used for filing your business name as well? So your NAICS code, if you look at your Schedule C on your tax return, it's typically already written in there. And if it's not, you will want to pick the one that's closest to, that closely resembles what your business operations is. And on that drop down menu, you can type them in, like if you're in real estate or something else similar. If you start to type that in, it'll come up with the option for you. And then I also see the question, do new businesses qualify? As of right now, unfortunately, no. If it was started after February 15th, 2020, the business is not eligible.
Awesome, awesome. Sounds like a plan. Okay. Anything else you want to let them know? I'm going to post your links, your contact information for you guys, for them on there too, so they can reach out to you guys. I know you guys are going to get a bunch of emails. So, stay tuned for that. Stay tuned for
We're
that.
ready.
That should be fun.
Yeah.
I love it. I know I'm going to have you guys help me because I didn't know I could do a second draw. So we're definitely going to have to rock and roll this.
Absolutely.
I'm going to reach out to you guys for sure. So I see I learned too, guys. Look at that. I didn't hear my question. Her question was, can we apply for the PPP if we've already tried before last year?
Okay. If you've already tried for the PPP loan, we're more than happy to talk to you just to see what happened with the first one, and we will let you know if you're eligible to apply. But if you didn't get denied for any specific reason, you should be eligible as long as you meet the requirements.
Yay! Being eligible is awesome.
Yes.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Renee, and thank you, Leslie. You guys are the best. And they're with California Notary Agency, and the website again is notarypp.com.
Yes, notaryppp.com.
Yay! Well, thank you, guys.
Thank you for allowing us to be able to help.
Yay! I'm so excited. I'm excited. There's no I don't think, no, Amar, you don't. They said you don't have to use it before you can apply again, right? As soon as you hit your account, you can apply again.
Yes, as long as you're a single member LLC or sole proprietor, as soon as it hits your account, you can apply for the second one if you're eligible for it.
Cool. How do you do the import? I got echoes. Okay, guys, if you guys have more questions, just send them an email. What's your email again?
It's info@notaryppp.com.
info@notaryppp.com, guys. Sound like a master plan? I love it. Thank you, ladies. You are the best ever. I will be talking to you guys first thing tomorrow.
Awesome.
Okay. Thank you so much. You guys have a great night. Bye. All right, guys. That was our PPP loan training. Did you guys learn a lot? I did. I, for one, did not know I could do a second draw. So I did learn a lot. That was great. I know you guys had a lot of questions. Make sure you guys reach out to them If you have follow-up questions, I love that the lender they're working with is doing a 7 and 10 turnaround because the lender, but we had, oh my gosh, first of all, it was like pulling teeth uploading stuff and then their platform, and it was just like, ugh. So definitely I want to see how well they're able to push all the applications through and get you that free money. I know it's sad that you can't do that as a new business, but there's plenty of grants out there for new businesses, Georgia. So don't get worried. Listen, there are so many government grants and funding opportunities out there for business owners. It is crazy. It's just a lot of research, guys. It's researching, finding them, especially Georgia. If you connect with your economic development department for your city and your state, you can find a lot of grants that are out there. A lot of people don't even know of all the funding opportunities that are out there. Businesses have so many funding opportunities out there that we don't even know about. Okay, so definitely make sure you do your research. As I find things, I will tell you as well. All right, guys, it's getting late on my side. So what we're going to do is we're going to get ready to hop into this giveaway, which I said every time I go live this week, I am going to do a giveaway. This morning, I did a $20 Amazon gift card. Today, we're going to do another giveaway. But first, quick highlights. Coaching program is still open. If you want to register, go online and register for that. The Richmond, Virginia conference is scheduled for May 22nd. The rest of all the schedules are going to come out this week. We are going to a number of states, so stay tuned for that. That is coming out this week. And am I missing anything? I think that's all I have right now. If I get anything else, I will let you know, okay? But I don't know about y'all, but on my side of town, it is 9:26, which means it is time for me to shut it down, okay? All right. Yes, definitely look into grants. Listen, I get grants all the time. When I find them, I give them to different people. Like, hey, apply for this, apply for that. There's so much, guys. I'm going to try to connect you guys. I do it a lot more on my personal page. Like when I find out about grants that are out there, there's so many grants. Listen, tomorrow I'm doing a training on another channel. I will put the post on my personal page about business credit. Business credit is another thing, guys. You can get some serious funding for your business. When I tell you, like, I'm having a good old time. Let me just say this. If you can borrow $1,000 right now underneath your personal, you could borrow easily 10,000 line of credit, 10,000 loan on a business. Like it is crazy. I'm just really starting to see the leveraging power. Like, first of all, I'm going to let you go in a second. Businesses is like the best kept secret in America. Okay. If you want to be wealthy, you definitely need a business because for one, when you start it, you can start a business. There's so many tax incentives and credits to when you start a business. You can basically, it makes it like you're not paying for anything. There's so many companies out there you can use to do like lines of credit when you first get started. Quill, Granger, Uline. They don't care if you're a new business. They'll give you like $100 to $500 line of credit. Buy whatever you need for your company when you first get started. Just make sure you pay them because it is going to affect your business credit. But I will tell you this, it's a lot easier to fix business credit than it is to fix personal credit. Business credit is a whole other monster. Okay, it's a whole other monster. But I mean, besides the ridiculous amount of grants and funding out there, there's so much. I mean, besides the ridiculous amount of lines of credit and loans, there's so many grants and government programs that are out there that basically makes it so you're not putting any of your own personal money into your business and they pay for you to do things. I mean, even if you have an office or if you want to, there are grants out there from your economic development. Every city has one that they will literally give you money to buy a building. Like they literally give you money to buy a building or fix a building, rehab it up. Like there's so much, there's money out there to put signage out. There's money out there for, listen, there's economic development office in your city. Don't say I didn't tell you. Your economic development office in your city, okay? Connect with them. The SBA is really good. They have offices all over the country, all throughout the cities. The SBA is really good. They do so much free training, free consultations, free. Let me just teach you because they want business to be successful. They want you guys to get the money. They want you guys. The more that companies grow and, make money, it boosts the economy. It boosts the economy so that they can, any way they can help you make money. They want to do that. And you may think, well, no one's out there giving out money. They're giving out money like water. There's so much money that does not get claimed. It's ridiculous. Okay, like it's so much, and not even just government. There are nonprofits, there are corporations who do small business funding. Like you guys heard of like crowdfunding, but not even that. There's like angel investors, but there are actual like agencies that. Okay, I'm getting hyper. I gotta go to sleep. I can't do this right now. We're gonna talk about this tomorrow. Okay, let's hop into this giveaway real quick. Y'all ready? It's gonna be real easy. My personal channel is just Vanessa Terry. What is my YouTube? Just go to Vanessa Terry on Facebook or on Instagram. On Instagram, honey, I can't tell you. I'm tired now. I know I'm Vanessa Terry on Facebook. I don't know what I am on Instagram. Miss Terry with a Z. MRZ_ Terry. That's what it is on Instagram. Instagram. And then my personal YouTube channel. I couldn't tell you off the top of my head. I'd have to look it up. I think it's just Vanessa Terry. It is. It's just Vanessa Terry. It's Vanessa Terry. All right, guys. I gotta let you guys go, but I'm gonna do this giveaway really quick. The email for them, I'm gonna post it out on social media. I'm gonna send it out as an email. I'm gonna put it on this YouTube channel. I'm gonna put it on social media. You will have everything that you need to reach them. I know the website off the top of my head was notarypp.com, so it might be info@notaryppp.com. All right, it's gonna be really simple, guys. The reason why it's really simple is because my brain has begun to do its shutdown, which means I don't have the capacity to really think of a hard question. So this is gonna be really, really easy. And I'm just gonna tell y'all, I just look by the first name that pop up on this thing. The first name that pops up, the first person who answers on my chat. Sometimes I know it's like the same on y'all side. I don't know. I'm too tired to try to figure it out right now. But I'm looking at the chat, and the first person I see that answers this question correctly is going to be the one who's going to win their $20 Amazon gift card. Y'all ready? Because I'm tired now. I'm ready to go to sleep. What does PPP stand for? What does the 3 P's in PPP stand for? Go, hurry, because I'm mommy sleepy. PPP, what does it stand for? PPP, loan. What does it stand for? First person puts it in there, wins it all. Wins it all. I'm waiting. I know someone must have put it, but it's just not loaded yet. The last thing I see is from Lisa Nelson, who said me. I don't see anything yet, but I know. Okay, there it is. All loaded at the same time. Betsy Jimenez. Did I say your name right? I hope I did. Wait, that's not right. I'm sorry, Betsy. That was not right. I'm tired, y'all. My head. No, it's paycheck protection. Okay, here it is, because that's not right either. Yeah, I'm telling y'all, I'm tired now. Paycheck protection program. I'm sorry. I'm so tired. That's how y'all know. Let me make sure I did that right. So yeah, paycheck protection program. I was so sleepy. I'm sleepy, y'all. I'm sorry. Okay. All right. So the first person is Mo. Make sure on my side, paycheck protection. Yeah, because you said payment personal. Yeah. Mobile notary service and F. Send me an email, info@notarytonotary.com, so I can send you out your gift card. info@notarytonotary.com. info@notarytonotary.com. It is the Paycheck Protection Program. Yes, you were almost there, Betsy. I'm sorry. I'm tired, y'all. I'm sleepy. You said we tired too. Listen, I am sleepy. I need to go to sleep all the way. Night, shut it down. Okay? All right, guys. I'm going to see you guys tomorrow in the morning. Are you guys ready? And I have to pick a YouTube winner. I can tell you. Should I tell you now? Should I tell you in the morning? We already picked the names. I already know who they are. It's 2 people. We picked two. What am I trying to say? We picked 2 for April. And I'm looking at them. I know exactly who they are. And there are 2 winners for the YouTube members. So 2 YouTube members that won this month. And they won. It's a surprise. I'm going to tell you tomorrow. Because I'm tired. I really want to make a playing with it. But we did pick 2 people, and one of them always comments on everything that we do, and I love you. So it's super cool that you get to win. I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow in the morning sometime-ish. I'm gonna come on back on YouTube. I'm gonna announce the YouTube winners of the month. If you want to win next month, you have to be a part of the YouTube members channel, and that is $1.99 a month and $1.99, and you will be added to the YouTube members of the month. And Thursday's your birthday. Happy birthday, Kim! Oh my goodness! Everybody say happy birthday to Kim. Happy birthday! Y'all know I'm sleepy. I'm about to be so knocked out in a second. Anywho, I did do my 2 closings today. There was 1 deed signing, 1 POA, and it was really nice to get back out there. Get back out there in the field. I hope I want to do one tomorrow. We'll see. It's just fun. I haven't done them in a while, but I'm excited. I love doing it. And it's like, oh, look at me. Okay. Anywho, I'm definitely about to get these PPP loans. That's definitely happening tomorrow. Okay, guys, do not procrastinate on this. They did say it goes to the end of the month, but I know for a fact if you guys have been kept keeping up on any of the COVID funding, it has been going. And don't wait and say, well, what happened to the end of the month or then the end of May? And when you apply, they say, oh, we're out of money. Okay, do it tomorrow. Do it tomorrow. Say it with me. I'm going to do it tomorrow. Okay. All right, y'all. Y'all be good now. You have a good night. All that great stuff. Be awesome on purpose. I'm hoping your day was amazing and phenomenal and full of greatness. And I will see you guys mañana. And until next time, happy signing. Bye. Yeah, I'm going to sleep. It's night time for me. It's time to shut it down. It's time to shut it down. It's time to shut it down. One thing about me, when I get sleepy, I get very goofy. If you thought I was goofy before, you have no idea. I can be very insanely goofy. Anyway, good night.